Hey, Father Rick here at Ave Maria University, and let's talk about prayer, huh? Because in the gospel from this Sunday, once again, Jesus has a parable that basically says, pray always. That's the theme of his parable. And I wanted to talk to you about St. Theresa of Avila, who we celebrated on October 15th, who's a woman who called the world to deep and intimate mystical prayer. And Theresa had this beautiful image that our souls are like an interior castle, a castle made of crystal. And we must enter within our own soul, or enter into this castle to encounter Christ the King, who is in the innermost room of the castle. We get through the doorway of the castle through prayer. And we have to keep going on into the different mansions until we encounter Christ in the center. She says outside the castle there's a bunch of reptiles. There's alligators kind of chomping at us, and the lies of the world telling us that prayer is a waste of time or that you need to be doing something else. And she says run from them, run from those reptiles into the castle and keep going further into the rooms. One of the first ones we encounter is the room of self-knowledge and humility. And that can be scary. We can see our own weaknesses. We go off to encounter Jesus in prayer, and we actually meet ourselves, and we see our weakness. But let that lead you to a greater trust in God and God's mercy. God who already knew our weakness and loves us enough to die for us anyway. Keep going on. You will enter more mansions that call you to virtuous living and call you to listen to something, read something every day about Jesus, to encounter his word daily. And then finally, we will meet him in union. She talks about the grace that comes from heaven being like water. Sometimes we have to go to the well with a bucket and really kind of labor to get the water, but in the innermost rooms, it's like a rainfall. The water that is Christ's grace just falls upon us as he meets us in the innermost room of our interior castle. May God give you peace.